3 weeks ago, I uploaded a video on my channel called Loot from 10 Hours of Yeti Fishing. Since then, that video has gotten over 60,000 views, so I did a part 2. Loot from 30 Hours of Yeti Fishing. I uploaded that video 2 weeks ago, and it now has well over 50,000 views. Last week, I uploaded the third part, Loot from 50 Hours of Yeti Fishing, and that video almost has 45,000 views. So, through my intense research, I have learned that you guys enjoy Yeti fishing content. So here we are again for part 4, Loot from 70 Hours of Yeti Fishing. These Yeti fishing videos really do take a long time to make, so if you guys want to see a loot from 100 hours of Yeti fishing, if this video hits 2,500 likes, I will make sure I do that. So make sure you guys leave a like, subscribe while you're down there. Let's get into this one. If for some reason you guys have not seen the previous parts to this mini series, as I guess you guys could say on my channel, here's what you guys need to know about Yetis. Yetis are a level 25 fishing sea creature. You can only fish them up for a 10.5-hour period during the Fishing Jerry Pond event, if you want to call it that. So the Yeti, as you guys can see, it has 4 very rare drops. There is the Epic Baby Yeti Pet, the Hilt of True Ice, the Legendary Baby Yeti Pet, and the Yeti Rod. In this video, we did actually get 2 more legendary drops, so make sure you guys stay tuned to see what those are. A lot of people ask me what my fishing gear and kind of fishing setup is for these events, so I thought I'd quickly show you guys. So basically, I'm rocking full diver's armor with the pure reforge. Not sure if this is the best reforge to rock for it, but it's the one I've decided to go with. Next, we have my Rod Legends. I have it reforged to Treacherous, which requires a stack of blue hunk of ice, and then I also have all the maxed enchants on there, as well as hot potato books, which to be honest really aren't necessary, but I have them on there anyways. And then in terms of bait, I do use ice bait, which gives you a plus 20% chance to catch winter sea creatures. A lot of people tell me make sure you use an auger rod, but right now the auger rod seems to be bugged, so like you don't really get the perk of it, which is actually supposed to give you more winter sea creatures during the event. I just find that it doesn't work. I have tested with it, I've done quite a few hours of fishing with it, and it just doesn't seem to work. So I've decided to go with the Rod Legends and the ice bait. In terms of the pet I use for these events, I use my legendary dolphin pet, which I got in the previous video. If you haven't seen that, go check it out. Right now it is level 83. I do have a fishing EXP boost that gives plus 50% pet XP from fishing, so I do have that on there, but right now I am rocking my level 83 legendary dolphin. This thing's great. It gives you a higher sea creature chance. Yeah, it's honestly just really good. Also increases your speed the more people are around you, so it's kind of good considering it gets very crowded during these Jerry events. So I definitely recommend the dolphin pet for these events. Also, I thought now would be a good time to plug my Badlion client cloak. It is the top link in the description. It is 10% off right now using code ZachPlaysAn. Thank you so much to everyone who has purchased this. It helps me out greatly. You guys have no idea. And honestly, it looks amazing. Probably the best looking cloak on the store. Obviously not biased, but make sure you guys check it out. Top link in the description. And once you guys do have it, head over to my Discord, put a little proof that you bought the cloak in the cloak check channel, and you'll get a custom roll. So yeah, that's pretty cool. For those of you who have seen the other parts, now I usually throw a couple clips in of basically all the Yetis that I've caught. So I've put together a little time lapse of the Yetis I got in the last 20 hours, so you guys can watch kind of like the loot pile up. I do want to say though, in these last 20 hours especially, my recording software has been very buggy and decides to freeze on some of the Yeti kills, so I've deleted those clips, so you guys are just gonna see the clean ones. But yeah, let me know if you guys see any legendary drops in here. Without further ado, enjoy the time lapse.
I don't know why she told me it's not your fault, but you don't realize that
So hopefully you guys did enjoy that little time lapse. That is basically all I have to show for the last 20 hours of Yeti fishing, which is kind of sad when you think about it that way. But now we are going to go over the loot. So something that was really cool that they added 2 events ago, or they actually added it halfway through my last event, but I put all the items in there, is the sacks. So now we have a large fishing sack, which is really cool. And as you guys can see, it has been filling up. I have emptied the pufferfish because they changed the recipe of this sack to require enchanted pufferfish. So I thought I'd capitalize and try and sell them before they got, I don't know, the price went down too much. So I actually made a couple million from selling pufferfish, which was really nice. But in terms of other loot, I'm going to empty this thing out and kind of put them into chests, and we're going to see how much loot we have. So I finally emptied out the entire large fishing sack. As you guys can see, it is at 0 out of 20k for all the items. And if we look in this backpack that I've decided to put them into, quite a bit of stuff. I mean, just from the stuff in the sack, we almost have a stack of enchanted lily pads, and I also do have others. Enchanted lily pads. Enchanted lily pads you do get from some sea creatures. So I do have another 38 saved up here. So if we go ahead and put those in here, that is well over a stack, which is quite ridiculous if you ask me. I mean, a stack and a half of enchanted lily pads from the last 2 events alone. Yeah, that's it in terms of the kind of regular fishing loot, I guess you guys could say. But if we do go ahead and look at my ender chest here, I do have 4 fishing affinity talismans that I got from Hydras. I don't know why this one's reforged. Maybe this one was from another time. Hold up. No, I got 4, so I grabbed the wrong one. Yep, I grabbed the wrong one. I had another one in the chest saved up somewhere, so I do have 5, but this was just another one that I had sitting around in one of these chests somewhere. Anyways, so yeah, we do have 4 fishing affinity talismans from the last 20 hours of Yeti fishing, and then I decided to start collecting ice rods in the last event alone. So this is only 10 hours of ice rods saved up here. Apparently you can NPC them for a good amount though, so we're gonna check to see how much we can actually make from that today. Quickly over to some of the auction house stuff. I goofed up, okay? I goofed up bad. As you guys can see here, I sold 6 of them for 600k Emperor Skulls in a bin. I did not think this through. Luckily, the guy was very kind and he visited me right afterwards and he was like, I think you messed up, which I did. So they sold for 3 mil afterwards. Thank you so much to Jumbo. I very much appreciate that. But the guy who got these 2 Titanics for 10k, he did not want to, he didn't want to join my party, didn't want to respond to my messages. I mean, I don't blame him. So we do have that, and I also binned the Raider's Axe by accident. So it is what it is, but we do have 3 mil to collect from here. I only had 24 coins in my auction house before this, so let's go ahead and collect those. I do still have an epic blaze pet to sell. That's a whole nother story. Yeah, a little under 3 mil because the auction house loves scamming people, but I mean, hey, it is what it is. So right now I do have 0 coins on me. We're gonna go over to an NPC because I want the NPC sell these ice rods. We're gonna see how much we actually get. So each one goes for 20k actually, which isn't too bad considering you get them quite often. I mean, you guys saw how many I have. Yeah, so it turns out like that's like an extra 400k just because we decided to collect them. 440k. Yeah, I will definitely take that. I wish I was storing them from before. That would have been 440k times another 6, so, or times 7, right? Because through 7 events. So I kind of wish I held on to those, but it's not the end of the world. So I'm not really too sure what exactly I do want to sell from this. I know I want to sell the enchanted lily pads, ink sacks, and probably pufferfish. Not sure what the price is like on those still. I'm gonna save the enchanted raw fish in terms of upgrading my minion. So that's 3.7 mil right there just from enchanted lily pads. Ink sacks, we do have another almost 6. Wait, was it? Okay, no, never mind. You do make more from creating a cell order. I thought it was the other way around for a second. Enchanted pufferfish, how much are those? Yeah, really not too much. 60k worth. So I'll do a buy order for those, may as well. But hey, I mean, I will definitely take that. That was 3.7 plus almost 600k. So we're looking at about 4.3, 4.4. Don't quote me on that, including this. So, and then plus the other 3 mil from there, 7.4, and then the ice rods, 7.4. May as well round it up to 7.9 roughly. And then I do also have the 2 legendary drops that we got to sell. So I got 2 more Hilts of True Ice. So now I have 3 of them. I think there's only 1 clip that actually wasn't corrupted that shows getting one of these in this episode, but I did get 2 more Hilts of True Ice, so I do still need to sell these. Some people were telling me I can actually still get 5 mil on these. I've seen some go for 300k, so I'm very skeptic about how these are going to do, to be honest. If we go to ending soon on these, yeah, like as you guys can see, like people just aren't bidding on them. And so what I might do is I might actually buy the materials and craft them into the Yeti sword. I think that might be a better option. I know I'm going to craft the Yeti sword for myself. Like here, look at this one, for example, 52 mil, buy it now. So yeah, see, people just aren't bidding on these things. I don't know. We're going to have to see there. I'm not going to sell them right now, but I will sell them eventually. So I don't even want to estimate a price on those. I genuinely just have no idea how much they're going to go for. In terms of the 4 fish affinity talismans, I think it's safe to say that I could get 200k on each of them. Some of them go for less, but I'm not going to lie, kind of that YouTube privilege where people do actually bid on my items for like the fair price. So I think I'm going to say 800k for the 4 of them. I think that's a safe estimate. Yeah, some of our stuff's starting to sell, but overall, I think we did all right for the last 2 events. I mean, obviously no pet, so I'm still sad on the inside, but it is what it is, and I will definitely take the loot and the coins that we made from the last 2 events. Anyways, I think that's gonna do it for me today, everyone. Hopefully you guys did enjoy this video. If you guys did, make sure to leave a like on the episode. It means a lot to me. These videos take a long time to make, even though you guys don't get to see all that, but I did stream for about 4 hours during the most recent event, so hopefully you guys did enjoy that. Make sure you guys turn on post notifications to know if I go live or when I upload the video. Join my Discord for other cool community stuff. Follow me on Twitter because I'm absolutely I'm not funny on there, but you know, I tweet some cool stuff from time to time. Okay, so yeah, just go follow me over there. All the links are in the description down below, and yeah, comment what you guys want to see in the the next video. Would love to hear you guys' opinions on that. Also, we have a cool suggestion channel on the Discord where you guys can recommend video ideas as well. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you guys pick up the Badlion Client Cloak, 10% off using code ZachPlaysAn. And without further ado, I will see you guys in the next one. See you guys there. Bye.